Jesus isn't coming back as expected. I'm Tim Greenwood, and this is Windows on the Word. Jesus isn't coming back as expected. But don't get me wrong, He is coming back. And those of us who are expecting Him will know exactly who He is when He gets here. But He's not coming back as who and what most people will expect. People, followers of Jesus and secular folks alike, all have an image of Jesus in their heads that others have painted for them. Now, what I mean by this is whenever someone hears the word Jesus, an image pops into their consciousness. Some see Him as a baby in the manger. Others see Him as a wandering teacher or philosopher. Others see Him as an apostle or an evangelist, wandering the land, gathering followers and starting churches. Others see Him as a stereotypical robed prophet of God. And still others see Him as an influential, charismatic preacher determined to establish and develop a new universal church of His followers. Many see Him all bloody and tattered, fresh off the whipping post. Others see Him still carrying His cross. Others see Him still nailed to that cross. And then there are even a few that see Him wrapped in linen, laying in the tomb. There are those that see Jesus' feet lifting up off the ground and going somewhere far away. And more see Him as a fiery spirit returning to enhance His followers. Others see Him leading an angelic cavalry charge out of the clouds of heaven. Don't get me wrong, He is coming back, and He's coming sooner than you think, but He's not coming back as expected. He's not coming back as a great apostle. He's not coming back as an all-knowing prophet. He's not coming back as the most charismatic TV preacher or evangelist ever. He's certainly not coming back as the Pope or a lead pastor of any kind or a shepherd. In fact, I don't think He's coming back as a preacher at all. Jesus never came back here to do all that He did and said all that He said to start a new religion. Yet, from almost the very moment that His feet left the planet, men began to turn all that He said and all that He did into the religion we now know as Christianity or Christendom. Some of Jesus' primary objectives were to wrest back the kingdom that Adam abdicated to Satan. Another was to train leaders and call people to be representatives of that new government assembly or that ecclesia, which man has religiously rendered as church in the Bible, to reestablish that government. Why? To make the world a better place? No! His objective is for us to take over and run the entire planet. That entire governmental representative assembly has now been twisted and neutered and reduced to what amounts to a weekend coffee clutch with music, entertainment, motivational speaking, and presumably gathered in the memory of Jesus. Look, when Jesus returns, I believe that He's coming back as King Jesus. I believe that He's coming back as King, wondering where the heck that kingdom that He reestablished is and why it hasn't been developed. I think He's coming back and He's going to be looking for His government assembly of representative kingdom leaders ready to step in and take over the leadership of the planet. But sadly, I believe all He's going to find is all of these separated, denominated, segregated, religion-saturated, weekend get-together churches. Where is his kingdom? Where's his territory? Where are its leaders? What are its resources? What is its influence on the world? What is its effect on legislation? What is its relevance today? I know some of you might be thinking that old Tim has finally gone off his nut, and hey, I could be wrong. Jesus might be perfectly happy with the current fragmented, doctrinally separated, politically divided, racially segregated, ineffective, uninfluential, global, irrelevant church today, but I don't think so. And maybe he'll line us all up and come along and pat us all on top of the head and say, "Well done, good and faithful servants." And then we'll all go have a big revival service together. But I don't think so. And if I'm right about this, I don't care what doctrines any of you believe about grace or mercy or forgiveness. I don't think any of us are going to have any problem whatsoever dropping to our knees and asking for that grace and mercy and forgiveness when he gets back. But the good news is, see, I'm a good news preacher. Good news is there's still time to begin making the transition. There's still time to change our focus from the church to the kingdom. There's still time to train kingdom leaders. There's still time to finish the work that Jesus began and left in your charge 2,000 years ago. The good news is there's still time. But it must be now, because Jesus is coming back soon. Hey, thanks for joining us for this video. We can stay connected if you subscribe. You can be notified when the next Windows on the Word video is released. So just click on the subscribe link, click on the like button, and click on the notify bell here on the screen. And please share this video with others.